So in this video, I'm showing you more than 20 practical settings, tips and tricks to turn your MacBook from a computer to a productivity machine. Also in the end, I will reveal 3 amazing utilities which will improve your focus and make working a lot more efficient. Let's start with customizing your desktop to make it look professional and decluttered from unnecessary things. Firstly, if you have a lot of screenshots on your desktop, I recommend moving them to downloads by default instead of to the desktop by opening QuickTime Player, selecting File, New Screen Recording, and from there you can change the default saving location. Another tip is disabling recent apps in Dock in the System Settings dock to make it look much cleaner. Also, I recommend dragging out unnecessary apps to make your dock even more cleaner. By the way, in the end there will be a very interesting app which will completely change how you interact with your dock. So stick around till the end.
How cool is that?
Moving to the menu bar, you can remove all of the unnecessary menu bar items by holding Command on your keyboard and simply dragging them out. Moreover, in the System Settings menu bar, you can even block certain apps from accessing the menu bar at all, so it won't distract you while working. But to make your Mac fully clean, change the wallpaper to something minimalistic. For example, I use gradient wallpapers which are completely free and can be found on this website, along with other minimalistic wallpapers. It's not sponsored, but I will link this website in the description so you can download all those wallpapers. Now let's speed up your workflow with files by customizing Finder. For starters, I keep only my most used folders in the sidebar and remove unused ones like recents. To add a folder, you can simply drag and drop it onto the sidebar. The same way you can customize the toolbar menu. For example, I always move AirDrop from the sidebar to toolbar. That way I can access it much faster. To add more items to the toolbar, you can also drag and drop them. Now let's go through some settings for Finder. The first one is enabling pause bar. This way navigating becomes much easier. Another great thing to do is customizing folders visually, for example using icons. This way you will still keep things minimal, but also visually appealing. Finally, you can change the folder view to list to see more properties for your files, but it's more of a preference. By the way, if you're finding these Mac tips useful, consider subscribing to my channel down below to not miss a new video. Thank you. Finally, let's look at the 3 great apps which will make your Mac truly a productivity machine. All apps are linked in the description. The first one is Ice. This is a menu bar manager which allows you to collapse all the items in your menu bar and show them on hover, on click, or even in a dedicated section beneath the menu bar. This way your menu bar won't distract you while working. By the way, Ice is completely free and can be downloaded from the developer's website. The second app is DockDoor, which I promised to show you in the beginning of the video. It allows you to make good use of Dock by showing you dock previews for each app. Yeah, this is very similar to Windows, but it is also very useful. For example, you can stop music by just hovering to Apple Music icon or quit apps with this feature. Overall, it's a much better way of interacting with your dock. DockDoor is completely free and can be found on the developer's website. The final app is Monocle. It allows you to dim windows behind the active one to fully focus on one single window. It is well optimized for Mac, meaning it works seamlessly and feels almost as a native feature. In the settings of the app, you can switch between 2 modes, Deep and Ambient, for different types of work and adjust everything from the amount of blur to grain. However, if you want to discover 7 more great Mac apps for productivity, check out a video over here in which I will show you exactly that. I will hopefully see you there. Thanks for watching this one.